What's up, and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking about 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. This is season 4, episode 11, and the title of this episode is Kicked to the Curb. This is going to be part 1 of season 4, episode 11. Starting off with Ashley and Jay. So Ashley says that she's mentally and physically drained. It's the next day after the big blow up with Jay, and she's changing the locks to her home so that he won't be able to come back. Her friend Destiny claims that Ashley was head over heels for Jay and that Jay really fooled them all. While changing the locks, she tells Destiny that Jay has been texting her and calling her all night. She says one minute Jay is sorry, the next that he's telling her that he's going to ruin her life. Ashley has already contacted her attorney and is ready to file for divorce. In the next scene, Ashley goes to visit her divorce attorney, letting the attorney know that she's never applied for Jay's green card and that she's ready to file for the divorce complaint that day. While talking to the divorce attorney, Jay sends her a series of text messages saying that he loves her so much and sorry that he put her through so much unhappiness, and these are his words. And he also adds that he will always love her endlessly and wishes that they could work through things. Ashley says that she's strong and she's going to get over Jay. No going back. Let's move on to Chantel and Pedro. Chantel says that she confronted Pedro and he has apologized, but there's still so much that's broken within their marriage. Pedro agrees to get away with Chantel and go to this beach, which is away from all of his family and friends. Pedro says that he feels really bad for dirty dancing with the girl, Camilla, whatever her name is, and putting Chantel in a mindset of thinking that she was cheated on. He's excited to revisit the place that they fell in love and have a good time there. So Chantel still has some concerns that she needs to address with Pedro, and Chantel is really treading very lightly with addressing Pedro about the info that she received from Obed because she doesn't want to push him further away. To me, that's a foolish reason for not wanting to address something that's going on within your marriage. She just needs to talk to her husband. I don't see the reason why she wanted to wait on addressing the situation. Pedro tells Chantel that they need to play like a team and that things changed when they got married. Their families started to poke their nose in their business, which I understand what he's saying, but at the same token, Chantel was doing a lot of running back to her parents and telling them things about her husband instead of talking to her husband and trying to create some type of resolve with him. So, my thing is that's where Chantel messed up. She really did mess up telling her family every single thing, especially if she didn't want it to affect how they see her husband, because now they look at him in a negative way and that he was just using her based off of the things she went back and told them. So Pedro has lied about the girl he was dancing with being a college friend, but it was really one of Nicole's friends. We all know that he was lying, but Chantel didn't, because she was going based off of what he told her. He told her it was a college friend, but we all knew that Camilla, whatever her name is, was a friend of Nicole. So he gets on both knees and says to Chantel, "Forgive me, you are my future." And Chantel tells him she forgives him just like that. She just so easily forgave him. She tells the camera crew that she feels that his apology was genuine. Let's move on to Russ and Paola. So it's been 3 weeks since the baby has been born, and Russ's mother is ready to meet her grandson. Because she's excited, she is flying into Miami to meet baby Axel. Paola tells the camera crew that she needs Russ to tell his mom that the time with the baby will be limited. She goes on to say that it's her baby, and she understands that Patty wants to hold the baby, but she doesn't want her to. Paola basically wants his mom to help with things around the house and be a little maid, but not interact with her grandson. The more Paola began to talk about it, it became obvious to me that she's reacting the way she is because she lost a baby prior to having Axel. That's why, she's super protective and wants to control the situation. Russ reminds Paola that she's not the only one who lost a child. They both lost their baby. But she responds, yeah, but it's different for me. Russ wants her to open up to the family, adding that she's being overprotective and even overbearing. Pal's mother says that she's noticed since she's been there that they've been fighting a lot, and it's making her very uncomfortable, putting her in a difficult position. Russ tells the camera crew that he's only going to encourage his mother holding the baby, even if it's behind closed doors. So I need you guys to comment down below what you thought about the whole situation with Pal and Russ. Let's move on to Colt and Larissa. So Larissa's domestic violence case has been dismissed, and it's the next day since Larissa received the news. She says that she's very relieved because she doesn't have to go back to jail, to trial, or doesn't have to worry about being deported. She, however, is still upset with Colt because she feels that he put her in this situation. So she refuses to share. The case was dismissed. She has Debbie taking her to the store. And my thing is, why not just take an Uber? Or have a friend take her around since she dislikes them so much. Larissa decides to get in an argument on the way to the store with Debbie. And Larissa feels if Debbie moves out, it will solve half of her marital problems with Colt. Debbie stops the car in the middle of a parking lot and wants Larissa to get out and find a way home. Larissa continues to sit in the car and fix her bangs. Debbie's swearing, calling her out of her name, but Larissa started picking with Debbie instead of just staying quiet. If you want somebody to take you somewhere and you don't like them, but you need them, she doesn't like them, but she needs them to get around. She has no money of her own, no job. So she knows that she should have kept her mouth shut. Now, that's just my opinion. She somewhat kind of was starting stuff up with Debbie. And my thing is, I need this lady to take me where I need to go. And I don't need to say nothing else to her. I just need to figure out how I'm going to get myself out of this situation. So because Debbie kicked Larissa out of her vehicle, Larissa ends up needing a ride from production. Let's move on to Chantel and Pedro. So Chantel says things are beginning to get better between her and Pedro. She still questions Pedro's intentions. Now, that's pretty quick for things to have gotten better within maybe a couple of days, Okay, so Chantel questions Pedro on the info Obed told her during dinner. Pedro avoids the question, and I truly believe that he knew about the setup. That's what I believe. Chantel says that she wants Pedro to know that she won't leave him if it is true, but only if he truly did fall in love with her. Now, y'all comment on that. So let me say that again. Chantel says that she wants Pedro to know that she won't leave him if it is true, but only if he truly did fall in love with her. Chantel tells Pedro that he can come back home and that would make her happy. Pedro takes this deep sigh. Okay, I about wanted to fall out of my chair. He takes this deep sigh like it's just so hard to think, like it's the biggest decision to think about. But eventually he says okay, adding that she is his wife and she comes first before his family. Sure she does, Pedro. Sure she does. Let's move on to Elizabeth and Andre. So Elizabeth is in labor. Her water broke. The sisters are very shocked that they didn't receive a call from their sister. Now, as close as the family is, they're very shocked. Her mom, Elizabeth's mom, expresses to her daughters that Elizabeth doesn't want her in the room. Elizabeth's mother tries to call Andre and he doesn't answer the phone. Becky and Jen express that they feel bad for their mother, but also feel alienated from their sister. They know that it's all Andre's doing. Over at the hospital, Andre is in full control, just like we thought he'd be. Elizabeth is doing a natural birth, and she says that she didn't invite her family because of the way they've treated Andre. And I'm just trying to figure out, you guys comment down below and let me know, what way did they treat Andre? but only wanting the best for Elizabeth by providing them with a place to stay, by giving them finances. If you ask me, all I've known them to do is help, so comment down below and let me know what you thought about that, because I was like, oh, now she done switched up. Now she's saying the way that her parents and family has treated Andre, and I don't think anybody's treated him wrong. So comment down below. Let's move on to Ashley and Jay. So Ashley now needs to take the divorce papers to Jay with the hopes that he'll sign them without any issues. So she wants him to come to the house. And next thing you know, he's running up the stairs of her house and goes straight into this room, avoiding her. I don't know what he was looking for or what he was trying to collect out of that room, but that was kind of strange to me. I don't know if you guys noticed that. So Ashley, she redirects him back downstairs, then says, I need you to sign something. She throws the papers and a pen on the table. So again, this is part 1 of season 4, episode 11. The title of this episode was Kicked to the Curb. Please turn your notifications on and hit that bell so you'll be notified for part 2. This is 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. Give this video a big thumbs up. Share with a friend who also loves watching 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.